Well, I usually wait 3 minutes before I get started, so I got maybe 30 more seconds. Let me hit my joint. Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm sure you want to kick it. I want to kick it. My number's up, but if you don't know it, 702-605-4721. That is the number to call so that you can kick it with me. But what is fly shit? I know this. It ain't fly unless you're making moves with it. So, as far as that go, I asked again, what is fly shit? 6 weeks into this new year, and I'm already seeing a major difference in the way I'm going to be projecting what SWU does. I mean, I'm getting new students constantly, and they're raring to go. And really, I'm stoked about what I'm seeing. I say, go get us. That's what I say. I'm not tripping because, I want to know, or I constantly think, is SWU blowing up? 50 students at once was all I could handle dealing with SW the way I was dealing with it. Well, unless I created another group, which would have created a whole bunch of more work for me. But what I'm saying is I got 82, 83 students right now. And I'm handling them like it ain't shit. Not because I'm so much better, but because of the way I've organized the goddamn program. So back to my question, what shit is, what is fly? What makes it fly? See, what's fly about what I'm saying is I took something that's already existing and manipulated it into another form that not only picked up where the other one left off, it lightened my load. So to me, now I don't know about to you, but if you could do what you was doing, keep doing it and make it easier on your motherfucking self. That's some fly shit. So my thing is, since I know all this stuff, I know I'm blessed. And I have to ask you, have you thought about how fucking blessed you are? I don't mean when someone asks you how you doing, you say, "Oh, I'm blessed." I'm talking about whatever you thought to do last night, you can do it today. Being able to do things should be part of your motivation. Because I know it's true for me, because I also know how many people procrastinate. I don't want to be a procrastinator, and I don't want you to be a procrastinator. We both need to be producers. and we need to get busy producing the rest of our goddamn lives. At least that's what I think about me. I want to think that about you too. What's up, caller?
What's happening, bud? It's Dylan.
Dylan.
Yes, sir, man. I like what you're talking about procrastination, man, because especially as an OG, I'm sure you could tell us how quick time flies, and
yeah, way quicker than you think.
Man, I'm 31, right? So I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? I'm starting to get in the groove of life, but I like how you say we got to stay busy. Because I found myself just getting in this tunnel vision of focus on work and shit. But I know you mentioned like you used to travel early. You wait. Most people wait till they're older to travel, but I think you said like you when you're older, that's when you start working.
I did say that.
Yeah. So what made you like take that make that decision of like travel, explore the world early, and then wait till you older to put all the work in?
Well, think about it, man. Just imagine you being older and exploring the world. You're gonna see what you're seeing, but you're not gonna be exploring it. You're gonna be enjoying whatever it is. The peace, the calm, the fucking view, the scenery, the little party, blah blah blah. But now, a motherfucker in your youth getting the same exposure, man, you finna damn near jump off the edge of the goddamn boat to fucking have fun. You finna do all kind of shit because you a young motherfucker doing some shit that just exciting you. Now, being excited when you older, you just ain't gonna respond the same. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I wanted to do it when I was younger, because I could get all the impact of what I was doing versus, once I get 60 and start doing that goddamn shit, I think I earned it and don't really care about it. I'm just doing it. I mean, I care because I want to do it, but it ain't showing me what it would show me if I was a young 21-year-old motherfucker doing that same shit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hit the same.
No, it ain't, man. But that's where I was coming from.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
All right, bro, Dylan. 2024 going good, ain't it?
Oh yeah, man. I'm back out here, getting at them on the daily, as I should. I was slacking last year, but now I'm.
Hey. Well, you answered my question because I was just going to say. You say you back out here. That meant you left for whatever time period, but you say you slacked for whatever time. Hey, man, the thing about this shit, you can't slack because you ain't gonna eat. You ain't gonna eat, man. So that goddamn time you was slacking, if it was really about what you doing, you wouldn't have been eating.
Man, you make it harder on yourself.
I'm telling you, man, you can't slack. Because if you slack, you ain't finna eat. And if you get to eat slacking, you're gonna eat scraps. Fuck that. And this should be part of why you make yourself stay down every day. I told you when I first heard that, I thought I didn't have it because even though I was at bitches every day, it took me 2 years. Two fucking years to come up with the second broad. But once I did, man, shit, it was on and cracking. But until I did, I was wondering, did I have it? I always had a hoe. The bitch was paying me, but it was just that bitch. And everybody around me was coming up with hoes. Man, I'm telling you, that shit was fucking me up. So you got to stay down, Dylan, because that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Yeah. I didn't change shit. I kept at it, the same way I learned this is how to be. And what the saying is, was meant for you coming to you. And what I'm saying is, it was meant for me to catch another bitch. And it was meant for me to catch this next bitch. Because when I caught this next bitch, catching her the way I caught her just confirmed so much to me. Because I told that bitch, because she was working in the club. And I told her, baby, look, if you want to, fuck with me, you got to, leave this shit. I'm talking shit. I ain't even really, I'm serious, but I ain't serious. Because I know she had work. So the bitch sat there and thought for a second. And then that bitch say, I made up my mind. Let's go. And she stood up. I had to grab that bitch and sit her down. God damn, we can't leave like that. I got it, because she was at this kind of club where you go in there and you talk to bitches. They know you're going to talk to them, but when you start talking to them, you check them out. And then they on the clock while you talking to them. Just like hoes, man. That's how pimps looked at it. Man, these bitches is hoes already. They just ain't really getting no money. They getting minutes. Hey, man, and when baby made that decision, I told her to sit down. And then, let me go check you out. And then when I go outside, you got to come on in, 1 or 2 minutes. Tell them you're sick. Man, that bitch did it. Hey, let me tell you, it was in my face, man. I was straight up and down. Oh, man, nothing. I hadn't even planned on it. I just went, to that club, putting in my little work. I didn't know I was going to see that bitch. But when I did, and I stayed down, a nigga came up. That's what it means. Staying down so you can come up, motherfucker. Yeah. Dylan, good hollering at you, man.
Hey, good hollering at you too, OZ. Take it easy, boss.
All right, be cool. Hey, I know I kind of went off on that conversation, but that's just how it is. But back in Caller, what's up?
What's good, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. What's happening?
All right, so I had watched a recent interview of yours, right? And you mentioned some game, man, that your brother had put you on to. And you was like, your brother had said something about treating women like chicken shit, man. And I'm like, bro, what you talking about, man?
Okay, so you don't know what chicken shit is?
Yeah, I know what chicken shit is, but why you gonna treat somebody like chicken shit? Who wanna be treated like chicken shit, man? Come on now.
Hey, wait, bro. Let me ask you a question. The way you saying that make me think you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You're not listen. You're not treated like chicken shit. You said who want to be treated like chicken shit? That ain't what chicken shit is. You can't say it like that.
Oh, what you mean by that, man?
I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, man. When you treat a motherfucker chicken shit, that mean if you had let's say you was eating a sandwich and you was just about to get, you ate enough of it and you finna wrap it up and throw it away. And this motherfucker that you know and that you fuck with, he said, or even somebody you don't know, but whoever see you getting ready to throw that away, they say, hey man, you finna throw that away? And you say, yeah. And he said, let me get it. I'm hungry, man. And you say, nigga, fuck you. Hey, that's treating him chicken shit.
He hungry, you not going.
Hey, listen to me, man. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm saying what it is. Because that's not what you was talking about.
Okay.
So what I'm saying, my point is when you use words, you need to know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay. All right.
Now.
I asked you, what the hell is chicken shit then?
Well, then I just told you.
You just told me somebody eating the meat.
No, listen to me, man. Listen to me. Me eating was the example.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is me eating ain't what I was talking about. But the way I responded to him asking me could he have a sandwich is the point. Otherwise, the average motherfucker would have said, "Oh, you hungry, man? Here, yeah, you could have it." No, man, fuck you. Get your own shit. That's chicken shit.
That's energy.
You goddamn right.
That's energy, but I can't. Yo, Rose, like you giving me something, but it's like, damn, that's hard. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's hard, but it's like,
you don't get what you saying. You saying you soft as a motherfucker. The only thing keep you from being abroad is you don't have periods. You soft. Because the average nigga when I was coming up, 12, 13 years old, thought the shit I just said. They didn't have to learn it. They already learned it because they brothers or whatever the fuck life had already showed it to them. Y'all mamas and whoever the fuck got y'all so soft, you don't know shit.
Okay.
Think about it, bro. Think about it. Think about if you came up learning this hard shit, this energy shit you just heard of. You think you would be a nigga thinking like you?
Say that again. You think what?
Do you think you would be a nigga thinking that soft ass shit you think? If you came,
that was a different time, man.
No. The time as far as 1940 versus 1980 or 2020, yeah, it was a different time. But the message is the same right now. Motherfucker gotta have some nuts. If you ain't got no goddamn nuts, you're gonna be this bitch, half man, you know, motherfucker accepting any and everything, trying to fit in.
So you gonna be a motherfucker that's just gonna roll over then and accept anything.
Hey, I ain't accepting shit. But what I think and what somebody told me that I believe and they didn't show me is correct. Now I'm gonna believe.
Wouldn't you call that a narcissist, Rosebud?
If you want to call it narcissist, because I believe in myself and I think I'm the shit, yeah, call it narcissist, because that's what a punk would call it. But another motherfucker in the same situation would see that I'm a confident ass nigga, and they ain't got no problem rolling with me.
This sets you up to have everything you want in your life, huh?
Not only that, the way I wanted to have it.
Damn, yo, that's crazy because it's like, no matter who don't agree with you, there's always going to be somebody that is going to agree with you.
No. No matter who don't agree with me, who gives a fuck?
Okay.
I don't give a fuck if there's any other motherfucker that agree with me. I agree with me. And I'm it. It starts and ends with me. It don't start and end with what the fuck you think about what I'm doing.
That's so true. But what if you end up fucking up your whole life just because of that?
Who gives a fuck? You start over. I done fucked up several times in my life. I ain't no scary nigga. I ain't got one chance. As long as I'm breathing, I got chances.
Oh, yeah, you gamed up.
Like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. All you could do if you make me see some shit I'm doing is fucked up, all you could do is have check me.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is like, well, I could tell you, but man, I ain't even telling you because you already know.
Well, no, man, you taking shit too literal. You ain't really got no. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got no game. You know, you take the words for what you think those words mean. You don't take the words in the context that they're being spoken. Because what I'm saying is, are you up on what I'm saying?
Of course I am.
No, listen. Words. If you was a motherfucker from Russia or something, and I said, are you up on what I'm saying? They would have heard the operative word up. and they would have been confused as fuck because they would have been looking up in the sky or at the stars or whatever, thinking the word up. But you know,
literal, like you just said.
I'm saying the word up can mean whatever the fuck context you're using it in.
Okay.
That's game. That's life. That's real life. You think like the motherfucker from Russia. You hear those words and they mean just what those words are saying. You don't think what the context they're being said. You don't think what that means because that scares you. And you know why it scares you? You know why it scares you?
Why? Why is scared? Why is scared?
Because you got to really use what you think to respond. And you ain't used to using what you think. You used to using what you think is safe. Come on, man.
I'm using what I think is safe.
That's the way you, man, that's how you talking to me right now, man.
What safe keep me alive? What you talking about?
You think what?
What safe keeps me alive? What are you saying?
Bro, what's safe in that regard is what keeps you alive. But see, just like I told you, you try to use words too literal. I'm not talking about safe because you're going to get ran over by the car if you do that. You know, so that's a different kind of safe. What I'm talking about, safe, in the way, the context I was using it, you just trying to say something that ain't going to get you smashed. You just trying to say something that's going to get you by. You know, you just trying to say something that most people believe so you can say it and I'll give you a pass. That kind of safe.
Uh-oh. Damn, you something else, man.
No, I'm a motherfucker. That's what I am. I ain't something else.
Oh man, so Rosebud, see, and that's the thing you said, like I said, I want to go back to the chicken shit thing, man. Chicken shit, bro. Chicken shit. Why? What way, like, have you, like, what way you use that in, bro?
How do I do that?
Yeah, like you said.
Hey, the bitch walking with me, I open the door for her and let the bitch get in and then I leave the door open. And I go on around. And she said, you ain't gonna close the door for me? Hell no, bitch. Close the door yourself.
Oh, man.
Hey, that's chicken shit. But they let the bitch know that I'm a thinking motherfucker because I opened the door for her, but I ain't no sucker for no bitch.
Oh. Okay, so it's like, yeah, I'm my own person. Yeah, I like to hold the door. But if you think I'm finna sit there and do everything that you think I'm gonna do, you surely mistaken.
Exactly, because you're gonna get used to me, and you're gonna like me. You ain't finna like what I do.
Oh my God, Rosebud, you devious, man.
Bro. No, I'm not devious. It's devious if you want to look at it like that. I'm just real. I ain't playing. I'm a Mack truck, drive 90 miles an hour with no lights, and I drive exclusively at night, and I drive within the city limits. Get in my motherfucking way if you want to. That's me. I'm gonna run your goddamn ass over, period. I don't give a fuck, bitch, little kid, mama, daddy. I'm gonna run you over getting my motherfucking way. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have little respect for mom or dad or women or any of that. I'm just emphasizing my point. Whoever the fuck it is, I'm running them over. Don't get in my way, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And yo, Rosebud, man. What would you think it would be like if you had a cameraman back in your day documenting everything? You know what I'm saying?
I probably wouldn't have been this raw. If that motherfucker was there sneaking and caught all that shit. You know, I probably would have been that raw. But back then, I'd have been just like y'all, faking like a motherfucker because somebody filmed me.
Yeah, that's crazy that you just said that, yo. Oh my God, it makes sense because that's why Yo, and now I'm starting to think about all the things that I do behind the camera versus what it really is. Everybody put on that front, bro, and it's cameras everywhere, bro.
Hey, everybody put on that front except real motherfuckers. Because a real motherfucker is going to be this way in front of the Pope. He going to be this way in front of the goddamn bitch. He going to be this way in front of his peers. So what I'm saying, each one of them ways is a different way to be, but all of them are him. Because a real motherfucker is a comedian and he know how to motherfucking blend into whatever the fuck. It's just he gonna stand out. That's all it is to it. Nigga can be any way he want to go. I don't give a fuck if it's racing cars and I never even drove one. I don't be goddamn talking shit about what I know about racing cars. And then motherfucker talking to me gonna think I didn't drove him until he checked me in some kind of way. And I'm gonna see he checked me and I'm gonna say, oh man, you know I ain't really drove no car. I'm talking some theory. And then they'll shut up. Hey, I know I got game, man.
I can't imagine, yo, you could go in any room, bro. If you talking like that, you can put yourself in any place, bro.
Didn't I say that to you, man? You can go anywhere, kick it with anybody. It doesn't matter. It could be the Pope. It could be the mayor. It could be the gangbanger. Whoever the fuck, man.
Gee, man.
Hey, listen, man. I'm 71 years old, and I ain't never carried a gun. I ain't got no bullet wounds. I ain't got no fucking stab wounds. I ain't got none of that goddamn shit. And I've been in the streets all my fucking life.
So you telling me you've been in the streets and you ain't never had to, ain't nobody antagonize you or really
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just told you I ain't got no wounds. I ain't been to the penitentiary. None of that motherfucking shit. Hell yeah, motherfuckers done fucked with me. But I got them up off me. I done had to let a nigga know I ain't no punk several times.
Yo, it's like that one scene you was in where you came into the house and old girl had the gun pointed at you. And you was like, you don't want to shoot this cousin. You don't want to.
Hey man, that was that movie shit we shot me and Dre. But what I'm saying is that was a real life instance for me too. It was. I had told Dre about it. He said, "Man, we got to shoot that," and that's how we put that in there. But what I'm saying, that was a real life instance for me. Bitch talking about shooting me. I tell you don't want to kill this pimpy girl. You want to be known as the bitch. You want to be known as the bitch that killed Rosebud? And that bitch said, no. Hey, man, I got to go, man.
Yo, it's good kicking with you, man. Yo, powerful. Y'all, get into, the university. Get in there. Y'all get in there, bro, please.
Hey, you guys, now listen. I don't get me to talking about that old shit. You know, I get to talking about it and fuck. Get off what I'm saying. But see, I'm a nigga, I don't pander to your weak thoughts. For information, you got to understand that's an oxymoron. I say shit because I mean it. And if you listen to my show from last night, you'll hear me prove to the people who ask questions how and why they really didn't have to ask it. Because I be telling you, I used to tell you, don't ask me questions. Say shit so I can kick it with you about. But I realized that was a turn-off type way to approach that. And I've since adjusted. What's up, caller?
What up, Rosebud?
I'm good, man. What's happening with you?
Just a question for you. You know, I feel like I can gain more traction as far as success. Sometimes being alone and doing my own thing. When you were pimping and, fucking around with women, did you ever have a year, months, 2 years, and you were just kind of doing your own thing, staying low, and then pop up? Because sometimes shit goes left, and when you're involved with people, it takes time to recalculate.
Hey, listen, man. There's one thing about being the kind of motherfucker I was. I did exactly what you said all the time. What I'm saying is that is a part of, growing in whatever field you in. As you grow, you realize growing to this stature is a lonely, it's a lonely life. You be on your own a lot, and you have to fucking focus on whatever is gonna keep you going. And then you run into whoever that's in your circle that you ain't seen. You can still kick it with them, but then you're gonna really see where they at, and you ain't there anymore, and you're gonna end up, not want to kick it with them as much as before, and then you just keep going.
Catch them on the rebound.
If that's the case, but for me, I accepted that being a real pimp is a lonely fucking occupation. You just got to understand that everybody ain't on your level. You just can't kick it with everybody. Safety first. People be jeopardizing themselves. You got to be thinking of all that goddamn shit while you walking down the street, or while you driving down the street, or while you sitting up here kicking with all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't have time to convince or compromise. And what you're saying is, don't do that. Just keep moving forward.
Well, you don't supposed to be in an environment where you would have to convince or whatever somebody. The environment you choose to get in or be in is where they're all on the same level you on, so ain't nobody tripping.
Yeah.
If you on a certain level and you don't make yourself comfortable in that level, that environment, you're gonna be being somewhere in some other fucking environment where you ain't gonna be comfortable at, because it ain't your environment. You driving a Rolls Royce, you got all these jewels on. Why the fuck you gonna go to somebody's party? Unless it's at some big old joint, where security and all that kind of goddamn shit is there. That kind of shit, yeah, unless you didn't rent this yacht and you didn't provide security. Everybody could be free and relax because you know where the fuck you at. You ain't supposed to be just going somewhere or being somewhere. You feel me?
Yeah. And sometimes you gotta, when shit goes left, you just gotta kind of realize maybe you didn't see stuff and just kind of fade away and do your own thing too.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's some other shit, man. But yeah, you're right about that too. But it's never sometimes with me. It's always whenever I see some shit that whatever, fuck it, I ain't see that. I'm saying, man, it's always like I don't turn my shit on here and there. My shit is always on. All of it. It's always on.
Yeah, no breaks.
It ain't no breaks. You're right. 24/7, 365. And what I'm saying is that's what I try to teach my guys. You got to understand, man. If you the motherfucking halfback, they got to think that to take these 2 steps and make the right. The motherfucker then tackles you. Why the fuck you thinking? Yeah. You got to be that halfback that know the play and you know what to do. And as soon as you hit out there 3 steps, you done made the cut and the ball already on its way to you. You got to be that motherfucker. You ain't got to be, you ain't supposed to be the motherfucker that got to think of what to do.
Yeah.
Life pass you up like that, bro. We good?
Yeah. I'll check it.
All right, man. So you guys, what I'm saying, this is funny, but subconsciously, you can't form a question unless you have part of the answer. And I learned that studying my bachelor's in psychology. See, the road to the top is paved with methods that are available to you, but the key, and this is really important, the key is to pick yours and don't get distracted, because it may take you a few years to get where you're trying to go. But you guys want shit right now. I get dudes talking about their lady experiences in the game, and they be cracking me up, man. They don't even know what something as simple as the choosing fee is all about. They don't know that. But that's why my book, Rosebud the American Pimp, is so dope. It explains shit properly. Now check this move I made on a broad who wanted to get with me and didn't have no money. So what I'm saying is she had no choosing fee. I had the bitch in my car, brought the bitch in my crib, and after getting at her, you know what I'm saying, I knew she wanted to get with me. So I went to my bathroom and I left $40 on the table in front of her. She's in my living room. I'm gonna just see what she do. Well, not only didn't she take it, she moved it from her and set the ashtray on top of it. I mean, this was all to just show me what I needed to see. Now, pleased at what I saw, I rolled the joint. I had a large glass wet bar, stocked to the point, and I pointed over to it. I said, baby, go fix me a drink. And as she's getting ready to get up, I said, you are going to get with me tonight, aren't you? And she didn't say yeah right away, but she headed towards the bar. I said, hold on. You don't have to get me no drink. You don't even have to get with me. But you do have to be with me or a bartender I could trust to make my drink. I got to be safe. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, because I'm ready to have, baby. She said, but I don't have any money. Nah, I didn't want to miss this bitch on the technicality. So I shot at her, listen, baby, I don't want to start off on the wrong foot, but I do want to have your little fine ass. So what you think if I accepted you now without any money and I waited for the bitch to respond? As she was thinking, trying to come up, with a response, I said, seeing as though that's how most hoes and pimps think, that's the way it go. And she said, well, I wouldn't think less of you unless you fuck me. Other than that, I just go get you some money tomorrow. Or whenever you put me down, she said. Now that's the answer a pimp's supposed to have. This old shark. And I was already ready to have her. And I said, you want to get with me? And she said, yes, I do. And I said, well, pour me a shot of Dealer Man Cognac. You'll see it over there on the bar. Now, for me, she said all the right things to let me know she wasn't full of shit, which is one of the purposes of choosing money. If a nigga can't afford to have a bitch, not if a nigga can't afford to have a bitch playing with his game, especially if he want a clean reputation. So if a hoe chooses a pimp with a trap and she leaves quickly because she made a move out of spite, or she was just full of shit, she just charged herself when she decides to go back to wherever she left. Now, if she chooses out of spite or anger or whatever, and I don't get no money, the motherfucking pimp make me look stupid when the bitch leave. So for the purpose of protecting my reputation, my pimping image, and to make sure this bitch is worth fucking with, he demands a choosing fee. One, if she's worth anything, she'll show it by having to get that money. And two, your image is going to be protected because she's going to tell the motherfucking bitch, nah, the nigga wouldn't fuck with me unless I got him 5,000. One reason I knew I was going to have this motherfucking bitch was I was sending her immediately. And another reason, I could just tell she wasn't bullshitting. So what I'm saying, ooh, shit. So what I'm saying, choosing money has stipulations. And if you don't know them, you ain't going to require them. And if you don't require them, you're going to be telling them yourself. So what I'm saying is I accepted the bitch without no money. And before 24 hours had passed, I had checked 1,000. This bitch was down and dirty from the get-go. You see, when you being real, when you motherfucking ain't fronting, you know, you ain't taking shit for granted. You going for what you know, because what you know is providing you with every fucking thing you need in your life. See, that's fly. This game provides ways for you to overcome most obstacles. Obstacles are there to be overcame, and if you play by the rules, there's no fucking obstacle in this abadabba that rules won't protect you from. Choosing fees have different values for different individuals, but for me, in this case, the money came after I knocked the hoe off. As long as I didn't fucking up pussy before I got paid for a few weeks, you know, I was in order, which is what it's all about. Order in the game. I just think it's great how my last year's problems became obsolete by the year's end. I think that's what it's all about with progress, taking care of the shit in front of you. And I guess with the way my new year has started, you could say taking care of shit in front of you so it can make room for new shit. Yeah. But again, with progress, life does not end. You only dealt with the problems for the level of life you're on, which in turn allowed you to graduate to another level with its own set of problems. Just usually the year gets started a little more before shit happens for me. I'm just happy as fuck though. Things are about to happen, especially when you press for time. I started back on my book, Single Mother, He's Your Son, Part 2. And besides the manuscript looking cool, I realized some things that I got to be on top of. But I'm not really going to talk about that. Otherwise, I just know I got to be in charge of everything. And I better check and recheck shit before leaving my desk. I just like shit perfect. And that book is Single Mother, He's Your Son, being a good seller, but Part 2 I think is going to be bigger because of the information. Even a nigga like me can make a mistake, and in my rush to do some shit, I might put the cart before the horse. But once you figure out how to combine the ingredients that you are using to make what you're trying to make, you're going to be a goddamn monster. But that all comes with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Now, another reason I knew I was a fly ass motherfucker destined to be a pimp ass nigga, because when I was born and the doctor slapped my motherfucking ass, I said, bitch, where's my money? But another reason I knew I was going to be a fly motherfucker is because I dreamed about how to catch women. And when I talked in my sleep, I was getting that abroad. It just didn't stop with me. You really know you're a fly motherfucker when you fire abroad and while you driving down the street, looking in the rearview mirror at your fly ass, your phone ring, and it's the bitch. Daddy, please don't fire me. Please don't fire me. I promise I'll get it right for you. And after she has said that shit every way she can, you take a deep breath and say, ho, are you saying you're going to pay me the way I want to be paid without no fucking problems? Yes, Daddy, I swear. And then you look in the rearview mirror and say, bitch, it's against my better pimp judgment. And I'm going to give you another chance. And that hoe screams out, thank you, thank you, thank you. You'll see, Daddy, you won't regret it. Now, the cold part about this is the nigga ain't took his eyes off the rearview mirror. Because when the nigga's pimping good, he got to see himself. But what I'm saying is, The average motherfucker is trying to promise the bitch what he'll do for her to keep her. And I got the bitch begging me, promising me she ain't gonna ever not pay me right. Where is the game? I'm just saying, man, I got this shit for real. Hey, look, I'm gone. This been a good conversation. Y'all didn't really ask me enough shit, but it's cool. It's cool. I'll get at y'all.